Hello, good afternoon. I am Mahle Tayela, your host at Connect Africa. So today is 1st of January. Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa to you. Now, as we start this new year, the Alliance of the Sahel States, the leaders, Captain Ibrahim Traore and General Assimi Goita, have addressed the nation assessing the year we just have ended, which is the year 2025, and telling what's going to come, what's going to continue for the year 2026. Now, we don't hear these leaders often talk. I mean, their interviews, their speech is a very rare thing. Now, Colonel Asim Goita, in his recent speech, in recent interview during the second AES summit, we have seen the man is not holding back. So let's hear it together, what he has said to the nation in this speech.
Oh, my dear compatriots of mine, by the grace of Allah, we are entering the new year 2026 It's indeed a shoot at this time of recollection and hope. I extend to each and every one of you my best for comfort, health, and prosperity. I bow reverently before the memory of our civilian and military martyrs. Their sacrifice is the foundation of our commitment and renewal. The nation offers unwavering solidarity to the injured families. I wish also to offer my condolences to the people who have suffered greatly from the events in our country. I hope that the surge of national solidarity and dignity and mutual aid will continue to alleviate suffering and live lives.
You know what's frustrating? I've watched hours of
Fellow Malians, my dear compatriots, the beginning of a new year is an opportunity to look back together at the progress made, assess our common efforts, and clearly assess the challenges ahead us. The year 2025, the final moments of which we are experiencing, has been a year of testing, particularly in terms of energy and the economy. It has also been a year of one that reveals, in adversity, the patriotism and the unwavering resilience of Minili Ongelians. I pay heartfelt tribute to our people for their dignity, patience, and determination. For several months, our country has been suffering from major disruptions in its fuel supply, following repeated attacks on vital battlefields. At the same time, a disinformation campaign has attempted to sow doubt, discord, and division. It has only strengthened our collective awareness and consolidated our momentum of resistance. In these solemn events, I salute the bravery of our economic operators, our drivers, and their apprentices, who at the time of their lives ensured the country's food supply. I congratulate our armed and security forces, as well as the government, for coordinating the national response which has helped to avoid major fuel shortages. Behind every challenge lies an opportunity. The import challenge must become an opportunity for innovation for a nation as resilient as ours. Adversity is not a hindrance, it is a lever. Mali, my dear compatriots, faced with pressure, attempts at isolation, and maneuvers for influence, Mali has made a choice to assume sovereignty to where some expected resignation, we have opposed the decision. The time for improvisation is over. Mali has made the irreversible choice to ramp up with navigation. It is with this in mind that I have provided our nation with a strategic compass. The forward-looking vision is backed by an implementation strategy 2025-2033. In the renewal scenario, and this vision is our pipe of honor with future generations. By 2063, our ambition is to make Mali a sovereign, united, just, secure, and prosperous nation. We are approaching 2026 with a course of action, consolidating sovereignty and establishing shared prosperity. Just piety. Fellow Malians, my dear compatriots, lasting peace remains the primary condition for any progress. This is the meaning of the heroic fight waged every day by our strong armies and security forces against terrorism and organized crime. I salute their bravery, their discipline, and their professionalism. The nation will never forget them. Waging an asymmetric war is a formidable challenge. But faced with the threat, we have chosen to restart our defense tool. Significant progress has been made. Areas have been secured. Freedom of movement has improved, and the authority of the state continues to be reestablished. And this momentum extends beyond our national borders. With our brothers in Burkina Faso and Niger, we have reached a decisive milestone with the operationalization of the unified force of the IS and the establishment of a coordinated operational system.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Harlem Campus.
Phase of a commanding, the IS, and the establishment of a coordinated operational system. In the face of a commanding, our solidarity is expressed in action to protect our peoples and defend our common space. We also know that true peace cannot be imposed. It must be built. It requires truth, dialogue, and trust among Malians. The adoption of the Charter for Peace and National Reconciliation marks a decisive step of an endogenous peace process driven by our collective will. In this context, a new phase of the 2DI program has been initiated with special recruitment and the reception of combatants per termini from Aminaka, Kidal Mukti, Atsir, Gao, and very soon Tombak. The establishment of the Peace Observatory will sustainably strengthen this momentum. Drawing lessons from previous peace processes, it is clear that at Malian solutions are the most viable for Mali. Fellow, my dear compatriots, if military sovereignty guarantees the integrity of the territory, cultural sovereignty protects the soul of the nation. This is why we have embarked on a dynamic of cultural renaissance and education in values in order to sustainably strengthen living together and shape Mali as a patriotic, responsible and constructive citizen. The officialization of our national languages and the promotion of our traditional legitimacy are not formal. They express a return to our essence. This renaissance consolidates social cohesion, strengthens peace, and makes our culture a lever for internal growth and development. Fellow Malians, my dear compatriots, justice and virtuous governance will remain at the heart of our national project. The fight against economic and financial crime, corruption, and impunity is not an option. It is a duty. The National Economic and Financial Center and the National Agency for the Recovering of Seized or Confiscated Assets participate in affirming the rule that no one is above the law and that money unduly taken from the nation must necessarily return to the nation. Fellow Malians, my dear compatriots, during the National Refoundation Conference, the Malian people expressed their deep concern about the excesses and dysfunctions of the landscape.
This is the speech, a speech that you can follow after this newspaper as you come from. Yes.
Malians. Oh,
Hello. So that was the speech of General Assimi Goita of Mali. This is what is available, the English version, on the national broadcasting channel of the government. Well, in his speech, he has raised quite a few things that we can give a highlight. He basically gave emphasis on national unity, sovereign defense, and state-led economy and social development. So now they are on the national unity and sovereignty, on the security focus, and then you have economic outlook and initiatives. And then also, there are other things that he talked about, but these are the highlight. I just wanted to say Colonel Assimi Goita General Assimi Goita is the first one from the Alliance of the Sahel States who came to power. That was in August 2020. Then September 30, 2022 was when Captain Ibrahim Traore took power, when the revolution happened in Burkina Faso. And then July 26, 2023 is when General Abdurrahman Tiani took power in Niger. So he's a pioneer. excuse me, he's a pioneer from the Sahel states of the three countries, and by now he has stayed 5 years, and he actually from the interim government now he's the president, and they have approved that basically the Sahel states, I mean, they do not want the people to for this revolution to go away when by having that so-called electoral democracy. In any case, these are the highlights, and let us know in the comment section what do you think of this, and in general, General Assimi Goita, did you take anything new, in your notes? Let us know in the comment section. But that was it for now. I wish you again a happy new year to everyone, and yeah, bye. I will see you on the next one.